Well, what's up, good people of the internet? Welcome back to another episode of Stories from the Void, featuring your favorite spaceman, Commander Booskaboo. You know, doing as I do, cruising through the black, checking out Reddit. I think some Tifu is in order today, so hold on to your butts, folks. Let's get it going. First up, Tifu by electrocuting myself. Well, as the title says, I, 31F, shot myself today. So there I was laying on my heat pad because my back is jacked up. Genetics and a recent move. My LDR man and I were enjoying some us time. Things were getting a little intense, and for the lack of better words, I got liquid on my heat pad. The second, and I mean second, the liquid hit my heat pad, which was actually turned off, I learned after the fact, but after further examination, it has a hole in it. I felt like I got donkey kicked in my heart. I saw stars. My ass was burning. My man was freaking out, asking what happened, and all I could say was, my chest is killing me. I thought I had just came to the finish line very intensely, but no, my dumbass shocked myself. I now have burns on my tush. My leg is still slightly numb. My chest feels a bit better, and I feel like an idiot. So y'all, don't jerk it while on a heat pad. I can't believe my trusty heat pad betrayed me like this. It's in the trash, and I'll never trust myself near electronics ever again. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, somebody leaked some fluids and done shocked himself. I'm sure it was electrifying. TLDR. I got liquid on my heat pad and electrocuted myself. Update. At the ER now. I'll update y'all if I'm dying or got superpowers. Update. I'm all good. Didn't explode my heart. Just burnt my ass. ER said I'm perfectly healthy and to have a good day. We'll still update about the superpowers. Changed electrocuted to shocked for Jesus' sake. Update. I bought a heated blanket. My OP. So happy that that's all you got is a burnt ass. Please do take care in the future when it comes to bodily fluids and electricity. Next up, Tifu and I, 25M, learned the language my GF, 22, speaks when she gossips with her friends. This is not my original account. My GF is South African. Her native language is Afrikaans. I've been learning how to speak Afrikaans without my GF knowing. I secretly applied for online courses that I've been using on and off for more than a year now. My plan was to surprise my GF and her family with my American Afrikaans when I finally meet her parents in person for the first time later this year. I never intended to eavesdrop or anything, but learning Afrikaans in secret accidentally exposed me to sensitive information that my GF was sharing on the phone with her Afrikaans speaking friends from South Africa. It was gossip I was not supposed to understand, but eventually I did. This is what I've heard in the past few months. 1. My GF is planning to surprise me on my birthday by reuniting with her high school metal band and putting on a show for me. 2. My GF wants to tattoo all the names of literally all the Harry Potter spells on her back. Literally? But she doesn't know how to tell me because she's afraid I'll talk her out of it. 3. My GF casually mentioned that one of the unexpected differences between her glasses and her contact lenses is that when she's on her knees looking up at me with her glasses on, my penis looks much bigger compared to what it looks like through her contact lenses, which is why she's keeping her glasses on during sex. Ouch. Damn, OP, that's a stinger. 4. My GF is convinced that my parents are swingers because apparently they're always attractive couples hanging out at my mom and dad's house whenever we visit. 5. My GF secretly finished the entire series of Better Call Saul without me, even though we agreed to finish it together. So now she's pretending to have no idea how the show ends. 6. My GF is thinking about canceling the high school metal band reunion for my birthday because she's no longer sure if it's appropriate to team up with two of her exes that are the original members of the band. 7. My GF expects her dad to not like me. Well, you gone and done did it, OP. You went and learned her language. Too bad you couldn't stay blissfully ignorant on a few of these points. But truthfully, Props to you for learning a whole new language, man. Whether you like this new flow of information or not. Okay, back to the story. I would have preferred not knowing most of those things, to be honest. I'm guessing number 4 would be one of those things. But there is no way for me to unlearn Afrikaans. So now I'm cursed with knowing too much while having to pretend I know nothing. TLDR. I secretly learned my girlfriend's native language as a surprise. But during my learning phase, I became capable of understanding what my girlfriend was gossiping about with her friends when she thought I didn't understand. I've come to regret not telling my GF that I was learning her language from the beginning because I know things now that I wish I never knew. Well, OP, you picked up some new knowledge, which in turn means you picked up some new power. Unfortunately, you do not like this power, but it's power nonetheless. Next! Tifu by warning my friend not to take a seat because colored people just sat there. Obligatory, this didn't happen today, but some years ago. I went to a convention with friends, and on our way back, we were understandably tired and struggling to think straight. We went into the tram, which was very full, both from people coming from our convention, but also from another festival that was taking place at the same time. We didn't get a seat, and, tired as we were, kept watching to see if anyone would get up to leave the train. Finally, a couple gets up right next to us, and my friend is moving to take their seats for us. But before I can think, I shout,
"Wait! Don't sit there! Colored people just sat there!"
Instantly, everyone turns on me. God, I wanted to jump out of the moving train right then and there. The couple that just got up were full of powders in different colors because they just came from a holly festival, and it stained the seats. I wanted to warn my friend because her outfit probably wouldn't take the color powder too well. TLDR. Said something very racist, but meant to say that actual colorful powder stained the tram seat. Yikes, OP. I'm so glad you lived to tell the story, after making that innocent yet misconstrued statement.
Next!
Tifu by accidentally calling my employee a NSFW name for 3 years. So, let me set the stage. I'm an Australian who managed to score a sweet gig working at a resort on a tropical island in Thailand. I had 50 awesome staff members working under me, and, wanting to make a great impression, I took the time to learn everyone's names, both their formal names and their nicknames. Now, here's where the colossal screw-up comes in. One of my staff members had the nickname of
Mooi,
which I was told meant China Girl. Eager to be friendly and relatable, I called her by her nickname for 3 whole years. Little did I know, I was actually calling her
Pubic hair.
due to the nuances of the Thai tonal language. For 3 long years, I unknowingly called this poor woman an NSFW name, and nobody corrected me. Finally, one staff member let the truth slip, and I was absolutely mortified. I've been walking around, blissfully unaware of the embarrassment I had been causing both myself and
Mooi,
to say I was devastated is an understatement. Tifu big time by not fully understanding the tonal intricacies of the Thai language, and accidentally calling my employee a wildly inappropriate name for years. Learn from my mistake. Folks, when in doubt, stick to formal names. TLDR. Got a job in Thailand, learned staff's nicknames, accidentally called a staff member
Pubic hair.
for 3 years due to a tonal language mishap. Mortified when I found out the truth. That poor employee of yours, OP. I do hope you went to her and profusely apologized for that F-up. Cause an F-up that certainly was. Next! Tifu, using ChatGPT to apologize to my wife. This one is going to be mild compared to some of the soup sandwiches that pop up in this thread, but I think it's worth sharing nonetheless. So there is a lot that has been piling up for the family the last couple weeks. My wife's work has been shit and one of her direct reports just quit yesterday. We are having a huge family Easter gathering on Saturday, and I purchased tickets to go to a sporting event on Friday. On Saturday, we're flying out for a week-long family vacation. My wife is the planner of the family, and I pretty much just wait to be told what the plans are, and then I execute them. Due to the levels of stress leading up to this weekend, add in PMS, and an unusually uncomfortable period, tensions have been running high in the house the last 2 weeks. Last night, it culminated into an inevitable argument. Lots of yelling last night, even more this morning. I stormed out of the house and went to work without saying goodbye. Got to work this morning and we started texting back and forth. Everything seems to be patched up and worked out. A lot of stress and tension going on. We both needed a good vent. It's over with. Back to normal. Now the fuck up. After the last text between her and I head off to my daily morning stand-up meeting. There are about 12 of us in the meeting. Half in the room, the other half working remote. Everyone just goes around the room and gives a quick 5-minute status update on the progress on their project they have made. Ask questions, provide details on any roadblocks they have run into. Still having the argument fresh in my mind, I had tuned out the meeting and went to ChatGPT and thought I'd do something to brighten her day and wrote, "Write me a funny letter to my wife, apologizing for not being as helpful as I could be around the house lately, and let her know I appreciate all the hard work she has been doing putting this all together. Especially thank her for all she does for the kids." Write it like Samuel Jackson would write it. And hit send. I then sat there for a few seconds waiting for the response to come back from the AI. But nothing. Just a blank screen. And then, everyone in the room and on the call started laughing. I looked closer to realize that I hadn't typed into ChatGPT. I typed into the team's chat box for the meeting I was just in. TLDR. Asked ChatGPT to write my wife an apology letter. Unknowingly submitted it to my team meeting chat. Oh well, OP, you just done outed yourself. Nice try though. But if you did just so happen to get ChatGPT to write you a little something, maybe it could have came out like this.
The cats nestle close to their kittens. The lambs have laid down with the sheep. You're cozy and warm in your bed, my dear. Please go the fuck to sleep.
Nah, just kidding. And with that, my friends, this video comes to an end. Thank you very, very, very much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. So with that being said, everyone, I shall see you all soon. CB, signing off. 07.